What trend did you follow as a kid that makes you cringe now? Happy bunny shirts. It's all about me. Deal with it. I'll be nicer when you're smarter. Especially annoying since I was the most shy and passive person in my school probably. I used Bath and Body Works roll-on glitter religiously, cucumber melon obviously. But I used so much of it that instead of having a little sparkle under my eyes, my skin was tinted green and caked with glitter. I used to wear those black button-down shirts with fire at the bottom, like the kind Guy Fieri wears. I don't know if it was an actual trend or not, but it still makes me cringe. You were in Flavor Town and didn't even know it. I had a long belt that hung down over my crotch like an elephant trunk. Also wore gym shorts under my jeans for pickup games, even though I only ever played 3v3 with my friends on the weekend. I grew up on a farm outside of a small town. Population was just over 500 in the Midwest. The nearest Hot Topic was 2 hours away, but I wasn't allowed to go in it anyways. Ever seen an emo kid on a horse sorting cattle? Wore knee-high Converses instead of my boots. And the eyeliner. Oh god, the eyeliner. XD-rah. Small city. I had no idea where the cool kids were finding those cool clothes cause I looked in every store and nothing. So I just tried to use whatever I had in a kinda emo style. Once put this pink tank top over a turtleneck sweater, black sweatpants, didn't had any black jeans, and purple all stars. To complete the look I wore tons of eyeliner and off I went to hang at the skate park. I still remember my dad's face when he said, "Are you sure you want to go out like this?" Being the only kid in my class to take care of a Tamagotchi. I was the mom who had to take their kid's Tamagotchi to work with her because her daughter was afraid it might die. You're a good mom. Those nylon breakdancing pants with all the zippers. Those zippers hurt. Tight rolling jeans. Slap bracelets. Hypercolor shirts. I honest to God had a mullet and I wore cut-off tank tops. My little brother is in high school and this is making a weird comeback. Maybe it's because we live in a semi-rural area, but he and his buddies all look like these weird hillbilly clones. Mullets, cut-off tanks, athletic shorts, and boots. They also pine over classic Camaras and El Caminos. Studded belts. Studded belts everywhere. Neon fishnet fingerless gloves. Mom told me I'd be embarrassed about in the future. Mom was right. Edit. This blew up more than I expected. I feel like we're all chatting in a bar somewhere, and I love it. I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. You guys remember in the early mid-2000s when we all had graphic tees with stick figures that said sarcastic things? Yeah. I was hoping you guys forgot. 90s kids, have you beat with no rules shirts with hardcore Hot Wheelers flexing their muscles and ghetto versions of Looney Tunes character shirts? Oh yeah. The classic back quote, "If you see the police, warn a brother," with the WB logo. Probs still have them on the boardwalks down the shore. Baggy clothes. Buying everything large size when I should have been wearing small. Posters from teen magazines all over my walls. Ugh. So cringe-worthy. Trench coats when The Matrix came out. I was basically that guy from Grandma's Boy, but less of a movie character. Wearing lots of plastic bracelets with random words printed on them like love or freedom lol. Really intense smoky eye makeup. Neon eyeshadow. Bright sticky thick lip gloss that would get gunky within hours of wearing it. I fell victim to early 2000s hip hop and rap culture. I would sag my pants, wear a white t-shirt that went down to my knees, and a chain on special occasions. I was a white kid from the suburbs. Those Echo Unlimited shirts with the rhino on them. I rocked them in high school. My Little Pony. Not that it's a bad show, but I regret calling myself a Brinny. So cringy. Edit. Also did all the emo stuff. when I got into asking Alexandria in middle school. Still love metalcore, but not all the cringy emo looks and attitude. The color-coded jelly bracelets. Everyone called them sex bracelets and different colors were representative of different deeds. I just wanted all the different colors and got stressed out when people asked me about them. I should have just stopped wearing them to school instead of trying to prove I wasn't sleeping around with the other middle schoolers. Why did I do that to myself? When I was younger, I tried to fit in with the people I thought was cool, so I wore these really long shorts that went down to probably the middle of my calves. Thankfully, my grandma saw them one day and said, "Oh, those are neat. That's great that they're making capris for men now." I never wore them again after that day. So many bad fashion choices. Mid-80s side ponytail and bib dresses. Early 90s I had a neon everything with bike shorts phase. Then came Nirvana, and I thought I was really cool with flannels and ripped everything. It's cringy knowing I wore my mom's old clothes to make them baggy. Mid-90s goth phase. Fishnets. Black everything. So glad we didn't have smartphones. More of a recent trend, but around 07 to 08 began the new trend. Bright colored skinny jeans, Converse, or Air Jordans, if you were trying to flex, and the goddamn oversized and multicolored wristwatches, the brand name escapes me. Oh, and let us not forget the can eye glasses. I got a manager haircut. When I was 13, because my older cousin got one. It was when Victoria Beckham was relevant. I cringe now whenever I see pics of myself with that haircut. When I was growing up, it was a trend to have a mohawk. The coolest kids were usually the ones with the tallest hairdo. Needless to say, I was one of the cool kids. Typing on MySpace like Ethias. Foundation 3 shades lighter than my skin tone. Of course you had to put it over your lips to but not blend it on your neck. Also straightening my hair to the point that it was flatter than my mom's pancakes. Layering 50 tank tops of increasingly shorter lengths, topped with an Abercrombie Henley. If it was too warm to wear the tanks, some girls would put their legs through the straps to fake it. When I was in 8th grade, I used to wear those huge flared out JNCO jeans. They had flaming dice, or flaming skulls, or flaming snakes on the huge oversized back pockets. They completely covered up my puffy Osiris D3s, which I still attempted to show off by putting my feet up on desks like the cool kid I was. And to complete the ensemble, I had baggy ripped nu metal band shirts, all gotten from shows. Mind you, I was no poser. Puka shell necklaces. I bought one for like $20 to wear when I went to Mexico, where I bought like 10 more for a couple bucks each to give to friends. I still kinda like them. I used to scrunch my hair with so much gel that my hair looked like ramen noodles. That was a trend, right? Someone please tell me I wasn't the only one. Not sure if this was a trend in any other middle schools, but when I was in 6th grade, about 2011, it became popular to put colored duct tape on your book bag. I'm not sure why it started, but everyone did it. I remember putting hot pink all over my pretty expensive book bag, but looking back it was super tacky and weird. 7th grade 1994 to 1995. Jane shorts. Yaga, Stussy, Massimo, No Fear t-shirts. Etnies. White socks pulled up. Center part bowl cut. Chain wallet. The total package. Telling your friends you less than 3'd them instead of just saying I love you. In the mid 2000s, the trend of wearing your belt with a buckle on your hip rather than in front, like it's supposed to be, was my jam. Also wearing two belts, one turned to the side and the other not even in the belt loops, and loosened a bit to sit around my thighs rather than my waist. Hot pink and lime green everything. Necklaces in the shape of brass knuckles. Those band t-shirts that had literally nothing to do with the band. Oh, a Cobra Starship shirt featuring a hot pink and lime green octopus destroying a schoolhouse. Thank you for watching internet's funniest. Please like, share, and subscribe.